And back now here at the KFYR Plus News Desk. And, well, back to school shopping is in full swing, and Dakota Square has already been bustling with shoppers as more consumers head in store, where they can take advantage of retailer deals and involve the whole family in their back to school experience. Holiday shopping, of course, just a few weeks away. And how are the recent tariffs affecting the retail shopping? Joining me right now is Stacy Keating, VP of Communications at CBL Properties, owner of Dakota Square Mall in Minot. Welcome, Stacy. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you so much for having me, Jay.
You got it. So, Stacy, what are you seeing on the ground there at Dakota Square Mall this back to school season? How does the foot traffic compare to, say, last year?
Yeah, we're seeing really strong foot traffic, not just at Dakota Square, but across our entire CBL portfolio. People are really trying to take advantage of the great deals that our retailers are offering as they head into the back to school shopping season. Denim, as usual, is a huge back to school trend. So we've seen a lot of sales growth in that area and retailers that are offering discounts on denim and things like that. It's been an overall positive season so far, and we're optimistic as we head into the rest of the back to school season.
What products are you seeing that are drawing the most attention from shoppers now? Apparel, electronics, anything else?
Apparel and electronics are always two of the biggest categories for back to school shopping. Um, those are definitely the biggest needs that people have as they're planning to head back to class, whether it's K through 12 or college.
Are there any surprising trends in shopper behavior this year?
I would say that we are continuing to see an uptick in in-store shopping. We've heard from a lot of customers that they actually prefer to come in store because they can try things on, know that it fits, and walk out with it and not have to deal with the hassle of returning something that doesn't work when it's ordered online. And we've really seen that trend shift with Gen Z and Gen Alpha really having a preference for in-store shopping.
Are you seeing shoppers now? Are they showing signs of being more budget conscious? Are they spending more freely this year? Which one?
We definitely saw people start back to school shopping a little bit earlier so that they could spread out their spending, but we are still seeing a pretty strong consumer despite the overall economic concerns that you mentioned regarding tariffs.
Yeah, so there's been some concern about the tariffs. How might that affect the pricing, the availability of some products? Are you seeing any impact on retailers or consumer behavior at the mall?
Yeah, I mean, retailers have certainly been monitoring this situation very closely, and it's kind of a wait and see to see how it impacts. It can make planning for future seasons a little bit more difficult, so we'll really be paying attention to how it might impact them during the holiday season. But things for the back to school shopping season were purchased well in advance of all of this, so merchandise is on the shelves, and people can expect to find what they're looking for when they shop in store.
How are the mall tenants preparing for the potential economic shifts heading into the holiday season?
Yeah, so I think, they will continue to offer discounts, which people have become more than accustomed to. We've had some customers comment that prices have increased a little bit, but that the sales that retailers are offering have really offset that price increase. So I think retailers have been, again, monitoring this situation very closely, and they're prepared heading into the holiday season as they're planning for their merchandise and things like that.
I lived in Minot for many years, and I was accustomed to seeing many Canadian shoppers this time of year, summertime generally. Are you seeing more Canadian shoppers at this time this summer compared to maybe last year?
I would say it's probably pretty stable compared to last year, probably pretty flat. We definitely get a lot of cross-border traffic to Dakota Square, so we're seeing that remain pretty stable.
Okay. Some early predictions for the upcoming holiday season. What do you got? Is it going to be a big season for Dakota Square?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we're very optimistic. Despite the economic headwinds that we've been seeing, we've still seen a very strong consumer that's willing to go out and spend. So we're looking forward to the holiday season. And the back to school shopping season is the second largest shopping season of the year, second only to the holiday season. So we're very pleased with what we've seen so far.
Will the mall be offering any special events or experiences to draw in customers during the holiday season?
We will be. We will obviously have Santa like we typically do. And then there will be more information shared about that as we get closer to the holiday season.
And the outlook for the rest of the year in terms of consumer engagement and retail performance at Dakota Square.
It's, like I said, we're very cautiously optimistic. We're paying attention to what's happening in the broader economy, but we've continued to see throughout this year a very strong consumer who's willing to come out and spend. So we feel good about the rest of the year.
What final advice would you give to families heading out for their back to school shopping for the year?
Yeah, I would recommend visiting our website, doing your research, checking out which stores have the best deals and where you want to shop and making a plan. But we look forward to welcoming you to Dakota Square to do all of your back to school shopping.
Excellent. Stacy Keating, VP of Communications at CBL Properties, owner of Dakota Square Mall. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time today, Stacy.
Thank you. Have a great one.
You too. 7 now after the hour. Quick break. We'll come right back with a look at your local news next.